Welcome back to the show, you guys. Today we've got one of our nutrition coaches, Clay Foster, on the podcast to share a quick tip Tuesday all about protein, how much you should eat, what the recommendations are, and how you might take yourself from point A to point B. Let's dive in. Hey there, my name is Danny Phillips, and I am obsessed with all things fitness, nutrition, lifestyle, and helping you navigate everything from the chaos to the comforts in this crazy thing we call life. I'm a former military member who took my fitness background in the gymnastics, rugby, and bikini bodybuilding spaces and created a full-time personal training and nutrition coaching business. Each week, I'll answer your nutrition questions, give actionable strategies to elevate your lifestyle, and share the stories behind battling the stress and reaching success along the journey. We're no longer waiting for the right motivation to show up, no longer watching someone else achieve the results that we want. Get ready to increase your energy, decrease your stress, and be empowered to go after the life you deserve. So put those earbuds in, grab a notebook, and let's dive in. Welcome to the Fitness Empowerment Podcast.
Welcome back, guys. Today's topic is protein, why we need it, where are we going to get it from, and how much do we need. These are some questions that I normally get from a lot of my clients. Basically, what does protein do for us? It helps build and maintain our cells, helps us build lean muscle mass, increase our bone density, helps us recover from workouts and illnesses, keeps us feeling full, and the most famous one of all, but all the ladies either like it or they don't, is HSN for your hair, skin, and nails. When you get the right amount of protein, I learn from experience and makes it grow much faster. Some of the questions I get: where can I get protein from? We have two types of protein: animal protein and plant-based protein. Our building blocks of protein are amino acids. We have 20 amino acids. 9 of them are essential, 11 are non-essential. Our bodies does not produce protein, so we have to intake it through our diet. Animal protein is considered to be a complete source of protein that contains all 9 essential amino acids, where there again, a plant-based protein, the majority of them are not made up all of 9 amino acids and are considered incomplete. But just because it's incomplete does not mean it's a bad source. You have to eat complementary sources of a plant-based protein. Most people don't have to worry about that unless you get into becoming a vegetarian or a vegan. Examples of those, like rice and beans, pasta and peas, or wheat bread and peanut butter. There are some complete sources of plant-based protein, which could be your chia seed, quinoa, tofu, or edamame. A lot of people ask, how much protein do I need? The FDA says we need 0.8 grams per kilogram of body weight, which that is the bare minimum. Basically, that is just significant for survival, make it through your day, but not optimal for changing your physique, weight loss. Research in the physique community shows 2 to 3 times the FDA recommendations for weight loss and changing your body composition. Also, to get the most out of your workouts. Most of my clients are low in protein. A lot of people want to know how much protein they're eating, so we always recommend you track your food. We use the MyFitnessPal app for that. But track about 7 to 10 days worth of your protein consumption and kind of go from there. Here's how you find out how much protein you should have based on your current body weight. First off, you need to convert your body weight to pounds, from pounds to kilograms. And to do that, you would take your body weight in pounds, divide it by 2.2, and that would equal out your body weight in kilograms. So for example, if you have a person that's 180 pounds, divide that by 2.2, and that will give you 81.8 kilograms, which would be your body weight in kilograms. FDA says 0.8 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. So if you multiply the 0.8 times 2, you get 1.6. And if you multiply it times 3, you get 2.4. So back to our example of the person with 81.8 kilograms of body weight times 1.6, that's 130.8 grams, which would be 2 times the FDA recommendation. And your 81.8 multiplied by 2.4 is 196.3 grams of protein, which would be 3 times the FDA's recommendation. When my clients see that they're eating low and we do the math like that, I do not recommend them jumping from 2 to 3 times that recommendation overnight. You'll feel miserable because since protein keeps you full, you will just feel bloated and not so good. Said a good rule of thumb is to increase your protein 5 to 10 grams per week as you tolerate that to get to your more optimal levels. I try to have my nutrition clients up to these levels as they're able to tolerate it, and just making sure that they feel okay and not too full and miserable. Some struggle at getting to these levels, and I get the same comment often. I want to do more protein, but I cannot eat any more chicken. I think the reason they choose that is because I push the issue with protein that for weight loss, trying to select more leaner sources is more optimal for weight loss. That's why a lot of people lean towards chicken. But just because you don't want to eat more chicken, there are lots of other options out there. I make suggestions like egg whites instead of the whole egg, because the yolk is where the fat is. That was always my favorite part until now. Also, when you lean toward your vegetables, you can get different beans like black beans, kidney beans, or pinto beans. Hummus is a good one. We also sell the Vital Proteins collagen waters, which have 10 grams of protein in them. And one of the easiest ways I see when people have, for example, their morning coffee or oatmeal or something like that, you can always put a scoop of collagen peptides in there, which for Vital Proteins, normally one scoop is 9 or 10 grams of protein per scoop. And that mixes in with anything saucy. I have a lot of clients mix it in their black coffee. They say you can't taste as long as you get the unflavored kind. You can also add that to, like when you're browning meat, to increase your protein intake. I find my clients who are eating at a consistent level of higher protein base on their body weight, to reach that area of 2 to 3 times what the FDA recommends are more successful than those who do not. These clients, when they eat higher levels of protein, seem to stay more full and have better, with those higher levels of protein, they're able to keep their fats and carbs a little more under control, since the protein keeps you full and not feeling so hungry. So that's all I've got. Until next time.
Thank you guys so much for spending this time with me on the Fitness Empowerment Podcast. I love that you set aside a few minutes to focus on you today. If you could take one moment to share this episode with someone you know would benefit from today's message, that would be absolutely amazing, and we would be incredibly grateful. Now, if you want more, head to the link in our show description to join our email list and receive weekly fitness and nutrition tips, tricks, and thoughts to empower your day. Until next time, be empowered to take that next step on your fitness journey. Bye for now.